up, everybody?
You know what time it is.
And today we're talking scary stories in the dark.
Something like that, yeah.
Let's get into this.
Yeah. Nothing like fucking up the intro.
I know, right?
We kind of, it's like kind of our fault because we didn't tell Bree what this is.
I was just like,
Guys,
It's cool.
We're also doing this right after we just got done watching a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Spoiler
welcome
alert.
to another edition to the Horror Chronicles. Welcome to another edition of the Horror Chronicles podcast. I'm your host Ryan, and with me, as always, JT's in the house.
What's up, everybody?
Our mistress of the macabre, Breezy.
Hey, guys.
And I know you're wondering what this stunning creature next to me is. That's my beautiful wife, Krista. Say hello.
Hello.
All right.
And guys, we just got done watching Scary Stories Told in the Dark.
To tell in the dark.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said. And,
To tell.
and we're going to talk a little bit about it. So, spoiler alert in 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
It's
Spoilers
happening.
coming.
Yeah.
All right, right off the bat, I'm going to ask ladies first.
Well, I thought it was... No.
You got to watch JT, and he likes to jump in there. We'll start with my lovely wife, since she's the guest here. What did you think of the movie?
I thought it was great. I thought it scared the pants off me a good 4 or 5 times.
Oh,
No,
it was
she
hilarious.
still had her pants on.
You should. Well,
I jumped at, and I knew that it was one of those you knew that it was coming moments.
Oh, it was great.
And then when it finally came, I was almost out of my seat. No pun intended.
Story of
Are
my
we talking
life.
about the
was
movie?
great.
Story of my life.
It was good. It was very
Yeah.
good. Highly recommended.
But she did jump. It was hilarious. I was
Yeah.
laughing.
I saw her
Yeah.
jump on the other side of you. I was like...
It was great.
I giggled a little.
Oh, yeah.
No, but it was good. It was good. Can we talk about favorite parts already?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we go ahead?
Well, yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, I'm not going to say that it was my favorite part because that's not true. The scariest part for me was Manti Do Walker. Mm-hmm. That was the creepiest dude I've ever seen in my entire life. And he is a character that I would reference well with the rapist character off of Silent Hill that was kicking it in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
This
Nice.
guy, I'm not even positive, but I think Manti Do Walker definitely was a good runner-up, if not topped, the Silent Hill bathroom rapist.
Oh, yeah.
He scared the pants out of me.
Good character.
His voice was disgusting. The snaps and crackles of his bones. It was no. I don't
like how he fell down the chimney in
twisted
pieces.
Oh, yeah, that was
walks.
great.
I'm not a fan of that, but it was really good.
His bone
Highly
cracking.
recommended, and
The
that's
cop.
just one.
What the fuck? Bam, bam, bam.
Well, and that character is somebody that that's one of the main stories I remember from the book. But so you got anything else you want to say about it? We're going to talk about it all night, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get some people's initials on it.
Okay, the spider one, the red spot. That was the one that horrified me the most because I read Scary Stories when I was a kid. I read the book. I'm not even kidding. I told you guys all right before we went into the movie theater that was the book that I checked out of the library as a grade school child every single time. And if it was already checked out by somebody, I always felt like that they did it on purpose because they knew that was my book. But anyway, I got over it. There's other stories in the library.
I should have brought that book out and put it up here. So,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
had-
Yeah. But anyway, the red spot, I watched the previews probably 16 or 17 times before actually watching the movie tonight. And I figured that the preview of that would have given all of it away. It definitely did not.
No, not
Definitely
not
did
even
not.
close.
And when it started coming, because that one was the one that horrified me kind of the most. But there's a little more to that for sure that makes that 100 times better than you get out of the preview. And
Yeah.
that's another reason why I really like this movie. The previews were all kick ass.
Yeah.
But the movie topped the previews.
Yeah.
And a lot of that
I'd agree
doesn't
with
happen
that.
anymore. But the movie was good. I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't wait for more. I ran out of food way too early. And other than that, it was really good. Highly recommended.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Breezy, what's up?
Well, Okay, so I grew up with these stories, the books, with my childhood. Be honest. Okay.
Oh God, here it comes. I want to be a man.
But no, I thought the special effects, were pretty good. Mm-hmm. The stories that they chose to feature in the film, I think were great. The selection. Yeah. There was a couple.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go
Be
ahead.
honest. Seriously.
I didn't really like the ending.
Yeah.
It's like it kind of tanked a little bit towards the end. I was just like, really?
Did it tank or taint?
Tanked.
It's like you're tickling the tongue.
However you want to tickle
taint.
that. However you would like to tickle that.
For
Yeah.
tongue. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk about that actually too when I talk about But go ahead.
Oh, that's about it. I mean,
Other than
I thought it was good though. I mean, in order to take all those characters and fit it into like an hour and some minutes, I mean, I think they did a good job with that. But
One thing I will fucking bitch about real quick is the fucking how long it took for the movie to start. There was
Yes.
like 19 fucking previews and commercials.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Come here to
Yeah,
watch a movie.
That's the way it always is
I did
anymore,
feel like
though.
it was a good 20, 25 minute preview. I
Don't-
mean,
Yeah.
and besides the second I wasn't really too enthused about any of the previews at
Well,
all.
some
If
of them are
anything
good.
new
I
came
just
out.
I come and watch a movie. I like previews. Don't get me wrong,
but there was a lot.
but there's a lot.
There was a lot.
So
Yeah,
that's your initial.
yeah, that's about it. I mean,
JT?
I'll just add into what you guys got.
JT.
So I'm a little older than you guys, so the book didn't
Wasn't
really
out yet.
Well, they were still carving shit out on stone.
Damn.
No, the book was out, but I never really read it until I got older.
It didn't tickle your pickle?
And yeah, it did. It did.
It did.
I like the
that
book.
was
The
me.
book. The book is really cool. The stories are super short in it.
Yeah.
I kind of expected this to be a little more of an anthology type movie. I thought we got some individual stories, but
Yeah, but
But that being said, I do like the way they weaved them together, though.
agreed.
You know how
Yeah.
they went from one story into another, and you really, I feel that they did a good job of putting that small short story to film.
Yeah.
I was surprised that this took place in 1968.
Yeah.
I
Awesome
thought they would have
selection
done
card.
something more modern.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
I really didn't like the one scene or making her look so like weak, I guess.
yeah.
The ghost. What was her name? Mary?
Yeah.
Sarah Bellows. Like her backstory. I don't know. I was just not.
I was intrigued by the backstory. I was actually glad that there was a backstory and that there was something there to tie them all together. I don't feel that I would have been as interested if it would have just been clip to clip to clip to clip, story, 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 story. I like that they integrated a background and that the book with all the stories belonged to one person who was severely mistreated by her family, but then at the exact same time, completely misunderstood by an entire town in her
Yeah.
day. And on top of all of that, locked away in a dark dungeon by her family.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a little girl, let alone a woman, to swallow who had a skin disease, something or other albinism. That was pretty.
No, like I liked that part.
Yeah.
I liked that part, but I didn't like the ending. Like,
Yeah, how they actually ended it.
yeah, I was just like, seriously, that's all
Like
we're gonna
having the
get.
girl write
Saying
her story.
you were a victim and da da da.
Well, think about today. I mean, I know they had it in earlier
I was just
times,
like,
but
you
think
guys
about
really.
today's.
I get that, but you guys really went that route. Like, you couldn't.
Well,
have,
don't
Yeah.
even get me started on that because there's some other stuff about the movie I could say, but I'm not going to get into it.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
well,
that's why we're here.
this is more of a personal thing that I catch in everything now that's made. So
Promoting.
I enjoyed the atmosphere of this movie. It reminded me a lot of Trick or Treat,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
which I absolutely
Yes.
love that movie. you got to give it up to Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
He wrote the screenplay for this and did a fantastic job. I mean, the guy, for Christ's sakes, he did Hellboy. He created The Strain. You know, I mean, he's done so many things. Pan's Labyrinth. I mean,
That was a
you
good
know,
one.
just he's done some really cool stuff, and you could really tell in this movie that he had brought a lot of his creativity to it. But was it the best movie I've seen? No. But it was good. I am
Yes.
not going to knock it at all.
Yeah.
It was
I
good.
would definitely watch it again.
I would show the girls once they got to like
I like the
Jax's
haunting
age.
aspect
I think that'd be a good movie to show Jax.
Yeah, well,
For sure.
And the whole time I was thinking, man, I got to get a hold of that book, dude. That book
Yes.
would be so cool to have.
Well,
Yes.
see, and, like, okay, so the way I looked at the movie is kind of like what you just said. I like the movie a lot. For me, it was a nostalgic movie to me. It reminded me of the books.
Yeah.
It brought me back into that feeling.
Yep.
I like the way how they kept it, because this book was originally made for kids.
Yes.
So I like how they kind of kept it that way. There was a little bit of language in it, but that's fine with me. I like how they kind of kept it the way for kids.
I mean, it did kind of feel like a kid's movie.
Yeah.
well, and that's what I was gonna say is that like for
That's
me,
what it is. I mean,
that's the whole point.
Yeah.
For me, it was kind of like awesome. This is another movie that I can show my son.
Yep.
That he's
For
gonna
sure.
love and that he'll be able to watch and not be, I don't have to worry about it. Now, I think they did a badass job with the stories they brought out with the creating the characters from the stories.
Yes.
I think they nailed it. Like
The
if
Harold
you
story was pretty creepy.
if you remember the book and you look at the artwork in the book, they did a badass job
Yeah.
of creating
Yes.
those and bringing them out.
Yes.
Right.
The movie for me was, like you said, it kind of felt like a kid's movie, but I like that sometimes, man.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I expected out of this, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I went into it.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was sitting there thinking the whole time I was watching this, I was like, I bet JT's not really too enthused about this movie.
I was until I fell asleep.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was saying. I'm like, I think for like our generation,
Yeah.
it's a more nostalgic thing for us.
Right.
Than it would
No,
be for
I mean,
you, like-
and I enjoyed the movie. I liked it. It reminded me, like I said, of Trick or Treat, kind of.
100%,
And it was
yeah.
right along those same lines of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys
Yes.
remember that movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
it was a series.
Yep.
Which they're bringing back by the way.
Yeah, they are.
But then
Or are you afraid of the dark?
no,
Yes.
there's a movie called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Yes. But
It's
we're
got
talking about-
Katie Holmes and God, I've drawn a blank. But anyway, it was a remake of a made-for-TV movie, and this movie was a lot like that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's something that you could watch with your kids, but yet you can still be entertained by it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
thing. Like,
There's not a lot of gore, but there's a lot of creep. In
Yeah.
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's-
exactly.
And the movie looked like it was going to lead into something else. There's going to be a part.
Yeah,
two.
I'm sure they're going to do another one.
I kind of, to me, it's like whenever they had the characters, it was cool,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then when it didn't have the characters, it was kind of slow.
Yes.
yeah.
It was, but it's kind of. I went into it expecting to be honest with you,
The beginning of it really drug.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the beginning drug out. But it's what I expected from the movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I expected, which is awesome. And, it was slow at parts, but I think it'd be really something good to show your kids.
Absolutely.
It's- if you let your kids watch scary movies and stuff, it's a perfect movie for you to let them watch. As long as you don't mind a little bit of language here and there and stuff, But like,
Yeah, and they weren't over the top.
Very
with that
minor.
either. It
Very
was-
minor.
There was a little bit, but not very much.
Yeah.
But I actually, it's what I expected it was going to be, and I enjoyed it. And it was a very nostalgic movie for me. Like you said, it's like Trick or Treat. It kind of brought that to me.
Yeah.
Right.
That
right.
feelings, those feelings you get.
And that's awesome. I love atmospheric movies.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it when
Dude, I love the house and the secret passages.
Yeah.
And just the creepiness of an old, creepy haunted house.
Yeah, and I like how
they nailed that.
Yeah.
I like the
Movie.
concept that they did with her writing the stories and then watching it unfold.
Right.
Ooh, dude, the part where he fucking put that toe in his mouth.
Oh, dude.
And you see
He's slowly just.
Yeah.
And you seen it coming too, and you seen it just raising up out of the pot, and then he went back for that second bite. I mean, how many times somebody got to tell you not to eat food, and you're going to sit there and argue with them and go ahead and eat something that pulled up
Well,
out
you
the
know, when
fridge.
you're hungry, you're hungry.
And you done talked to your mama, and your mom said there ain't no stew in there. I didn't make no stew. I'm gonna eat it because somebody. No.
Somebody loves stew.
Somebody left stew. No.
Yeah, no.
You know, I'm not afraid to eat
bad.
stuff.
Toast stew.
That's bad.
And then they just disappeared. Like, it didn't show. That's what I liked about it, is that it didn't show like teenagers and people like getting mangled and dismembered and mutilated. Like, they would just, the scare factor was there, and then poof in the wall.
Yeah.
Poof, absorbed into the smiling fat lady.
The blob.
You know?
Yeah.
It was good. I liked that because especially like what Ryan says, like for our kids, like we always have to like cut to and then get to finish on.
And you won't have to do that on this.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there that your kids couldn't see.
No.
You know, I mean, there's no TNA, nobody getting stabbed in the boobie.
Nope.
You know,
No boobs.
Lipstick.
No boobs.
no lipstick.
No lipstick in the boobs.
Oh, Linnea Quigley, we love you.
But all around, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it too.
So I want to talk about one of my favorite parts of the movie. Was probably not the best part of the movie, but it was one of my favorites. Was at the end when she goes back to the house and she's got the book, and then all of a sudden the book is gone out of her hands, and it's laying on the floor, and the house has changed into. She has went back in time, but the love interest or whatever has showed up,
Multiverse.
and the house is still haunted.
Yeah.
But it's weird. It's haunted by her.
Yeah.
It's her that he keeps hearing in this haunted house.
Yeah.
And she keeps hearing him. And I love the way they did that. That was so cool.
Yeah.
And the ghost kind of put her in her spot.
Yeah.
So that she could not only, because she already knew, like she read it, she did research, she already knew, but the ghost kind of put her in her spot so that she could not only mentally know, but emotionally and physically feel what was it, not even in movie time, maybe 6 minutes. And in that 6 minutes, like, I never wanted to be that little girl if she really was treated that way. I never. That's not a good life. And you can see where because they didn't keep saying like haunting and stuff like that. They kept using the word rage.
Yeah.
And that's
Right.
exactly what it was. This girl was so mistreated.
And when they got to that point, the book started she started writing the story, and it came up as the haunted house.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And,
You know, and it's like when you were talking earlier, you said that you didn't like how they made her look so weak. Were you talking about the spirit or the girl?
The girl.
The girl.
Yeah.
Because like I was thinking about like the spirit when you said that, the spirit popped in my head of Sarah Bellows, and she was weak in real life.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But that weakness turned into strength and rage, whenever
And that's
she
why
passed.
she screamed
that's
and
where
everything.
that
Yeah.
came from.
Yeah.
And I
It's
mean,
just that scene. I was just like, really? That's just for me. I was just like, okay.
And I see where you're coming from with that, but I think her weakness was the fact that she had just been broken down and, basically treated like dirt,
Shit,
and drug into this place and just,
she was referring to the girl. I can't remember her name now.
the little girl.
Zoe.
Stella.
Stella was her name in the
Stella.
movie.
Yeah.
Stella!
Yeah.
You got to think about it too, though. It's like when we were teenagers, you're doing with kids this kind of way
Yeah.
that, things are. You imagine us when we were that age, right? And then your two friends you're like, we're gone.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the, everyone that I cared about is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
And your mom, like everyone's blaming you for everything. So she herself was emotionally broke down anyway.
Yeah.
Like you said though, they kind of make her look weak throughout the whole thing. But I think it also builds up her character as becoming stronger throughout.
Yeah.
Because she does do some stuff that's kind of, I know, heroic, I guess is the word you would say.
Well, yeah.
Just brave.
I mean, she turned around and straight up told a ghost no. I mean, Is anybody really gonna argue with the ghost?
Our 6-year-old would.
No.
That's because our 6-year-old knows no fear.
You-
Like
right.
a regular human being in a real life situation, if a ghost says something to you, you're not just going to turn around and be like, no. Instead, we're gonna no.
I'm saying no.
Right?
I'm gonna like, hell nah. And run.
I get what you're saying about the weakness from her, but at the same time, I feel like that weakness was kind of short-lived in the movie. Because
Exactly.
She turned around
It just
and
came
was
out of
just like,
nowhere.
no, you're going to quit. This wasn't your fault. I'm going to tell your story. And, you became the monster that they said you were when you weren't.
Right.
And this rage has got to stop, is what she said. And I thought that was good.
Yeah. Like I said, all around, I think it was a
Yeah.
good movie. I liked it.
But I see
Yeah,
both
yeah.
parts.
It
Yeah.
was slow,
Yeah.
It was worth the watch.
but I will tell
But
you.
I still liked it.
Oh, no,
I mean,
100%.
for sure.
It's definitely a movie that you want to show your kids and
Oh,
let them
yeah.
watch if you let your kids watch horror movies. Which, if you're watching this channel, then you definitely already know that.
Yes.
Definitely let your kids watch it. It's 100% something for them, and I liked it too. Like I said, the parts whenever the spirits or the stories were coming out, awesome.
Yes.
All of them were great.
Yes.
It's just the in between was kind of slow, but I mean, you kind of got to build that character, and like you said, putting all that into 1 hour,
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's
tough.
kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But I mean, I think they did awesome.
They did
I
an
think
amazing
the
job.
atmosphere of this movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the atmosphere of it. Like you said, it reminded me of Trick or Treat. Those movies like that you watch every Halloween. You watch those movies.
Yeah, the scariest part for me was at the end when the old dude fucking flicked his piss hands on my fucking popcorn.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking jack off.
Yeah, JT's pretty pissed.
I was, man.
No pun intended.
Come on now, man. That's disgusting. Don't be shaking your hands
Well,
off of
dude.
somebody's popcorn.
JT
rough.
JT had his bucket.
That's
We went to the
rough.
bathroom after. JT had his bucket of popcorn. He was gonna bring home some to his wife, and he had it sitting on the counter away from everything, so nobody messed with it.
Yeah, there's like 4 fucking sinks in there.
Yeah.
And I set it as far away from anybody as I can. And I'll be damned if the fucking old man that was pissing next to me walked over and washed his hands in the sink right beside my popcorn and then flicked his fucking hands in my fucking popcorn bucket. I was like, you motherfucker.
I would have smacked
Sorry.
that motherfucker in the mouth.
But I was still pissing. I couldn't.
Well, we had our own bathroom dilemma while me and Bree were in there.
Okay, let's not get into that.
Okay.
We ain't gonna put that on
Yeah, we
here.
ain't gonna put that on there.
But we know.
We had to sort some things out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done with that conversation.
I think it's funny.
But anyway,
Ryan and I were holding hands while we peed. So
Yeah, you were.
well, by holy hands you mean
Sword
I
fight.
held his. He held mine.
lightsabers.
Hands.
Oh, but yeah, guys, definitely let your
No, definitely worth the watch. If you've listened thus far, we've probably ruined the movie for you.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to watch it and you want a recommendation for your kids to be able, 100%.
Yeah, your
perfect.
kids would love this movie.
Oh, yeah.
But I did notice, speaking of, I'm kind of going to veer off from the movie,
Do it.
but I did see that the new Ghost Hunters, because they're coming out with the new Ghost Hunters,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
new seasons.
And Grant's involved in that.
Yeah, I just seen the thing today. It comes
Yeah.
out August 21st or something like that. I cannot wait for that, man. That show was super important to me in my life.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much a show could be.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out now that it's a different team and
Well, it's great. I think it's still original members. It's just it's
Jason and Steve aren't involved in it.
no, they got the Ghost.
They've
Nation
got their
thing
own
going on.
thing going on. Tango, he's over there on Ghost Nation,
But I see,
which I'm looking forward to that. I really am.
Oh yeah, Grant was my favorite though, so I can't really say much. I like Jason and Grant a lot, and I think that they just kind of I don't know why they would do 2 different shows, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're still best friends. I know they talk all the time, and I know that because I keep up with their stuff. And
Well, I know Jason had said he just wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, but I'm hyper about that one.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to come out. And they're doing, like I said, the scary or Are You Afraid of the Dark series, new one coming out.
Yep.
That's going to be freaking awesome. I can't wait for that. See, I'm excited about it because now my son's going to have something he can watch all the time.
Oh yeah.
You'll have something you can watch together.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, exactly. And he's always on me about watching movies, man. I want to watch Michael Myers. I want to watch Jason Voorhees. I'm like, man, you're not old enough yet for them, okay?
Yeah.
But
Dude, you should show him Jason X with the fucking android where fucking nipple falls off.
Yes.
That'll scar him for life,
well, it's
dude.
funny. Yeah, because those are probably
Better yet, show him that scene from fucking Night of the Demons.
Oh my gosh.
Those are his favorite.
Destroy the child.
Those are some of his favorite things. I can't ruin those for him. But I think it's cool because it's going to give me and my son something to check out and watch together, and it's going to bring back my childhood, which is going to be awesome. And it's like, well, I just watched La La Reina.
Oh, did you guys watch that? What did you think of it?
I watched it. I like.
After the first 2 minutes, I was out.
You were done, yeah. I love that movie. I thought it was great.
That's what I told her because my son wanted to watch it, and like we started watching it because I was like, well, there's no nudity.
Oh,
so I'm like, all right.
that'll make your kid walk the straight and narrow there.
We started watching it, and I stopped when I seen what was going on. I stopped. I said, all right, you can't watch this till I watch the whole thing, so I can see what's in it.
Yeah.
So I didn't. They went in there and watched Dumbo.
Yes.
No, you watched Nutcracker.
We watched the new Nutcracker. We had to switch gears for Mom a little bit.
Yeah.
That first 2 minutes of that movie.
You gave up La Llorona to crack
took-
some nuts?
Yes, because me as a mom,
Cracking
the first
these
2 minutes
nuts.
of that movie hit me sideways, and I wanted no part of it, and my brain needed to go to a happy place.
Yeah. The beginning of that movie is rather
I haven't
vicious.
seen it yet.
I
So
Sideways, you had a problem.
Yeah. Great
I know
movie,
that.
though. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
But after watching it, I'm like, okay, yeah, my son can watch it. I'll skip through that first little part, and then the rest of it's cool for him to watch. But yeah, I liked it. It was a good movie. It was good. Good story. They linked up, of course, the whole Conjuring universe, kind of Annabelle, that situation. Which is, so I guess he didn't die?
What's that?
I thought the priest died in Annabelle.
Well,
I have no idea. I haven't seen the movie.
in the first one? No.
Don't
When
ruin
he-
it for me. Shut your mouth.
No, fucking Annabelle's been out forever. They ain't seen that yet then.
Yeah.
No, when he took the doll.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and went back to the church. No, remember he was in the hospital, and then he showed back up at the apartment. Remember, because she came to the apartment door, and he was standing backwards with the back of his head towards the door, and he was possessed.
Yeah.
And she opened the door, and there he was.
Yeah, see, I thought he had died.
No.
So I was like, well, that's cool. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
go back and watch that and kind of see what
Yeah, I don't.
rewatch that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, you figured if you
I don't think so.
get possessed, and
Right.
fucking. But it's good. I like how they linked it all together like that. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Krista, do not yawn like that on my podcast. Dare you?
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh my!
Now we're all yawning.
I know, right? I done passed it a
Got
lot.
1,000 people out there yawning.
Not me. I just drank an energy drink. I'm ready to rock.
Mm.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for
You
you.
rock hard.
It's gonna be
Rock
a good night.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's a lot of good stuff coming out in the horror world, man. There's some good stuff coming.
Yeah.
And
Can
TV
I just
show-wise.
say this?
No, you cannot.
I'm gonna step on some toes
You act
here.
like this is your fucking podcast.
I am not really.
Don't say it.
Fuck.
You want to be a ballerina?
I do.
I want to dance.
I want a pirouette. And I may do that too. I don't know. I'm just not really all that excited about the It movie.
Why?
I didn't care for the first one.
Really?
It's never been. I'll be honest with you. I didn't like the original. The new one? I don't know. I just never could get into that story. I think it's the whole fucking clown thing. It just doesn't fucking.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not saying they're bad movies. Don't get me wrong.
No, you just said it's a bad movie.
No.
You just said.
I did not. I said I'm not saying that it's a bad movie.
You can't sit with us.
It's just not my thing. I don't know.
Hey, why don't you get away from our table,
Well,
bro?
to each their own, but that is a child.
The new one was okay, but
Well, see,
I'm gonna
but-
go see the
Yeah.
Yeah.
part 2.
Yeah.
It doing a number 2.
Well, as far as
I just hope it doesn't do a number
doing a
2
number
because
two.
number 1 was bad enough. Sorry.
fuck off.
Sorry. No, I'm not saying they're bad movies. They're just, I don't know. I'm just not really all that excited for it. There's other things that I am more
hey guys, we're just
interested
giving JT
in.
shit. Everybody's
Yeah.
got their own preferences on movies. But like just to speak on the clown aspect that you said, that's kind of the reason why that is because that's almost every kid's fear is clowns. So that was the basis off of that shit and whatnot. I will tell you that I absolutely
Pet
love.
Cemetery was a better movie.
Pet Sematary is good.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the original It. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the story. I love the way they put it all together, the way they filmed it. I mean, I know it was made for
Tim
TV.
Curry played a better clown.
Well, Tim Curry. I mean, legend.
There's only one
he
Tim
played
Curry.
the best Satan ever.
Ever.
Yes.
Yes, and
He
legend.
played the best Satan ever, dude. That movie still to this day, the way they did his character was, it better.
played
On
the best
point.
butler ever,
On
too.
point in Clue.
Clue.
Yes.
Oh, you
There's
mean,
only one Tim Curry, man. I'm telling you. Everything that he's played in, I have enjoyed.
Except for, here you go. I'm going to piss everybody off this fucking
The Rocky
thing.
Horror Picture
Shut
Show.
up.
Don't you
Rocky
dare.
Horror Picture Show sucks.
Oh my
You
God.
can't sit with us.
Hey, hold on.
Fuck off.
He's getting me back for not
Hold
liking
on, let me
it.
say this again. Hold on a
Fuck
second.
off.
No.
All right,
He's just a sweet
let me
transvestite.
I'm just
Let
a
me
sweet
rephrase it.
transvestite.
Let me rephrase it.
That's it, dude. I'm being Frankenfurter for Halloween this year.
Transylvania.
Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase that.
No, don't.
Just let me rephrase it.
Shut your mouth.
If you say it again, I'm going to get up and do the pelvic thrust.
You shut your whorish mouth.
If you say it again, I'm going to do the pelvic thrust.
Whoa!
Listen.
Hold on,
Okay.
we're going to have to back
Listen.
the camera up.
All I'm saying, I'm quiet and calm. All I'm saying, it fucking sucked.
Right.
Wow. And he went there again.
He probably didn't like shock therapy either.
A good 37 million people would disagree with you. And that's just a rough estimate, I feel.
Guys, I'm
See,
sorry.
for me, Rocky Horror Picture Show is not a great movie by no means.
Thank you.
It's fun to watch.
Yes.
though.
Not at all.
It is it's a
Yes.
cult classic.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely
Yes, it
not.
is.
Pull that
That's
movie
it. That's
for
what we're
its
watching
time
for Halloween
frame.
this year.
That movie for
I won't
its
be
time
here.
frame was an absolute shock to society, just like
Oh, yeah.
the original It was a shock
Yeah.
to society. The Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Sucked.
it was a film. It was
Wow.
keep it up, and that's something that won't be happening this evening.
There won't be any sucking.
That goes both ways.
Whoa!
You better quit. You
Wow.
know better.
Wow.
That
Calm
movie.
down, we're clipping.
That movie.
Oh no, we're not clipping. We're good.
tipped an era. Like it tipped an era. Like it was that it like started a movement
So did
of
gonorrhea.
people.
A
No,
bowel movement.
Shit. Yes. Definitely a bowel movement.
Oh my God.
anyway, we'll agree to disagree.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I love that movie.
Yeah, it sucked, Dick. Big old fat girthy one.
It might tonight.
Wow.
Story of Crystal's life, folks. Story of Crystal's life.
You know what you were
So
marrying.
anyway, we just saw this movie, Scary Stories to Tell in the
No,
Dark.
we're
It's good for kids.
anymore.
It's good for kids.
Yeah, unlike this podcast.
That ain't no shit. Oh,
Oh, man.
wow.
Yeah, guys, I really did mean that, though.
Damn, still
Hey,
going.
to each his own, you know.
I'm sorry.
He probably doesn't like the other classics like, Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
Hey. Listen. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying
is
it sucked. No, I can't. I know you guys love it. I know a lot of people love the movie. It's not for me. A, I hate musicals anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And
I get you
B,
there.
that one, it's just not my fucking style, dude. It's not
oh,
my
it's
cup
my
of tea,
flavor.
you know?
It's my flavor, 100%.
Yeah, I understand that.
It was comical.
Yeah, I know
It
you
was.
understand
It
that,
was.
bitch.
I did not like the remake of that though.
They remade it?
Yeah.
they did a made-for-TV thing on, and
Yeah.
no, it just wasn't the
I
same.
don't know why I'm
No, it
surprised
wasn't.
that I don't know that they remade
the
it
same.
because I don't watch the original.
You
But,
shut your mouth.
well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Man, there were some classic people in there. I mean, of course, you had Tim Curry.
Yep.
You had
What's her
Susan
face?
Sarandon.
Yep.
Yes.
Barry Bostwick.
Yep.
I mean,
Meatloaf.
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 Loaf of meat?
Just
My meat.
classic movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow, Ryan.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's late and I'm slap happy. And that movie sucked.
point out. Damn, I just snorted. Fucking Ryan made me snort. Oh shit!
Sorry,
All right,
guys.
wow.
Okay, we'll
So-
stop talking about that. That movie.
There was something else we were going to talk
the
about,
movie.
but I forgot what it was. It was something I was like, I was going to mention that on the podcast. No.
Well, I mean, you know,
remember what it
there's a. We talked about most of the stuff that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out here in the near future. I mean, you know, the new
Mm-hmm.
one, part 2. I liked the remake. Of course, we already talked about it on there.
Now it's my turn. It sucked.
Yeah, but see, look.
Hey, I had to whisper it though, because I don't really believe that it sucked. It just wasn't my kind of movie.
Yeah, but I do love the original, man. The original is
When he tore
awesome.
the arm off of Georgie, I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, that killed me. I couldn't. I just had, my son
Really?
is about that kid's age, and it was at the time it was just like, whoa, man, it was pretty crazy. But that's how everybody's pushing it nowadays. You know?
right. The
Everybody's
gore.
pushing it.
The
You
gore.
know, it's like what we were talking
And
about.
it's crazy because I like Bill Skarsgård, the guy that plays Pennywise. I like him.
I don't know
just-
him from any other movie.
He was in that Hemlock Grove show, and he
He's in the
he
show
was in
Gotham.
Castle Rock.
He's
See, I
in
don't-
Gotham.
I don't
In Gotham.
watch too many of those
Yeah.
TV shows. So
You know, I really like that guy as an actor, but I don't know. Pennywise
I think it's great.
Him doing
I like the
Pennywise is just
original.
not-
I like the
doesn't
remake.
do it for me.
So far, I like them all.
I love it
Yeah.
all.
I will tell you that I like the cast they got for the part 2.
For the new one, yeah.
Yes.
They got a
Great.
really good
Yeah.
cast. I kind of wish they would have put Chris Pratt in there like they had original scene because
McAvoy will be good though.
I love Chris Pratt, dude.
Yes.
I'm gay for Chris Pratt.
We knew that.
Best thing he ever did was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh
Yes.
no.
I don't know. The Jurassic
Yeah, I
Parks
was gonna
were
say I think
pretty
he
good.
kicked ass in Jurassic Park.
He
Yeah.
did, but nothing's as good as Guardians of the Galaxy.
That movie is fucking hilarious.
Love that movie.
Great
I
movie.
am root.
But that's not horror, so we're not going to talk
Yeah.
about that on here. What the hell are we doing? Sorry,
It's
guys.
scary if you
Steering
haven't seen
away.
it.
I just got into an argument, or not really an argument. I was talking to, there's this, I noticed this more and more on these freaking Facebook pages, which I'm glad that we don't really do it on ours, but they keep putting the shit out
Pussin'.
there. Pussing.
Keep
They're
pussing.
pussing it out.
I mean, look, I got something on my mind here, guys. Okay? I cannot help it.
Why are you
Vagina.
pointing at her?
This is what I get. This is what I.
She's like, I don't
This is
fucking
what
know.
I get.
I don't even know.
This is what I get to go home to. So, of course, that's what, But anyway,
That's it, honey. We're streaking.
yeah, distracting here. We're distracting
They're
here.
streaking in the quad.
No, like, they keep
The
putting
blue
this
one is
stuff
my
up
boy.
about like, non-horror related, Oh, off topic. What do you guys think about so-and-so being James Bond?
Yeah,
I'm like,
no, I've noticed
what the hell
that.
does
You
that
actually
matter?
go to
This
these
is a
horror.
freaking group.
Yeah,
Why? No
yeah.
one cares.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, speaking of James Bond.
Shut up.
No, Daniel Craig's in that new, we just saw the preview for that Knives Out.
Well,
That actually looked pretty
cool.
You mean Clue?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
But
Except it's called Knives Out now.
It says
Yeah.
Knifes Out, but it's fucking
But
cool.
It's Clue.
it looked
It
really
looks
good.
good.
Though. I mean,
yeah, I want to see
the
it.
fucking
freaking
cast.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Freaking Daniel Craig. Who
I'll
else
watch
is
it.
in
Everybody's in that.
everybody that you can think of.
Everybody's in
The
that.
dude, I don't remember his name, but he played oh God, in Superman. He was Zod
Yeah.
in the new Superman movies, Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember his name, but yeah. I don't know. That's not really horror either, though, so I got to quit.
But yeah.
I got
Well, it kind of is. It's a scary theme. It's a whodunit. I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
I like
It's
those
a
kind of
murder-
movies.
It's a murder mystery.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yo, I just wish there was. I wish there was some more like previews for The Conjuring 3.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
I mean, I can't wait for that to be coming out.
I can't wait to see a full-length trailer for Halloween Kills.
I know, man. The
Yes.
Halloween
They keep
thing
giving us a
is
little
so good.
teaser
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
you know.
So good.
I'm really looking forward to that. I am still really looking forward to the Creepshow series coming out.
Yes.
I know I can't stop talking about it, but I am in lust with the movies, so I really want to watch this series. Juno.
Gruesome lust. But yeah, guys, it's late. We
is.
just got done watch movie. I know we're all
Yeah.
probably tired. I got to go home and take care of some business, and
Oh, he's got to go poop.
yeah, that's what.
Hey, that'll go with it,
like
chapter
last time.
2.
No, we don't do that
It'll
type
be
of-
shit, chapter 2.
We don't do that kind of stuff.
That's good. I like that. It's gonna be shit number 2. You know.
Number 2. Who does number 2
sorry.
work for?
Sorry.
Well, all right, guys. I think we're gonna end this one before we go down an even darker road.
We're
I just want to say thank you to my lovely wife for being here.
Yes,
You're
Krista.
welcome. Thank
I
you
want to
for
say
having
thank you to
me.
my lovely co-host, Bree.
Hey,
Thanks
thank you, JT.
Going to a movie with us.
I love you, Krista.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lovely evening at my house.
Okay, so now we got to change from the Horror Chronicles podcast to
our
something
next
completely
podcast.
different.
All right.
We're gonna leave the camera rolling though.
All right, guys.
Anyway,
That's enough of that
Yeah.
mess. We just want to say thank you. Appreciate you guys for all your support and stuff. You know, we love you guys. We're trying to build this horror fam up.
Yep. Keep
And
sharing.
we're doing it.
Oh, hell yeah.
doing
You guys are rocking out there. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing. Tell everybody you know about it.
Keep posting.
Yep.
Yes.
Keep doing all that stuff.
One thing I will say, guys, give us some feedback on any of our platforms. Anything. Let us know how we're doing, what you think we should change. Give us, if you think there's something better that you would like to hear from us, let us know. We won't know until you tell us.
Exactly.
Send us some emails at the Horror
Even if
Chronicles
it's
podcast at
JT and Bree
gmail.com.
need to take the show over.
Shut the fuck up, JT. Shut the fuck up, JT.com.
Shutty.
Yeah, guys, for real. We love you. Thanks for all the support. Hit us up on all of our stuff. Let
I
us
know we don't act like it, but we love each other too. So.
Oh,
They
we
really
do.
do.
We love.
And you can love us too for the right amount of money.
For the right amount of money, we'll love you too.
But we're not kissing. So.
Yeah, I don't kiss. That's too close. You know,
Nothing on the lips.
nothing on the lips, guys. Nothing on the lips. Well, the upper lips. Nothing on the lips.
Bottom lips are okay.
Jesus Christ, and we're
Bottom
done.
lips are okay.
All right, guys. We're out of this. We love you. Thanks for all your support. And as always, until next time,
Keep it creepy.